Hello and welcome to another Wargamer Online Battle Report. This time we have Sylvaneth versus Orruk Warclans. Tree Kutta is
Returns.
back.
Wargamer Online, the hope of wargaming.
Well, thank you very much for joining us again, unless this, of course, is your first time, in which case, welcome to the channel. Right, what have we got today, Jack, in Series 8,574 of Lockdown Torment?
Well, you know, Mega War Boss Tree Kutta's back, so if you watched the previous Orruk Warclans versus Sylvaneth Battle Report, you'll know who he is. He's back to teach Alarielle that the worst decision she ever made was killing that Mega War Boss on Maw-Crusher, because now he's the boss.
Yeah.
He survived, he skulked back to Gur, and ever since then, he's been in his highlands plotting his revenge, and he's amassed a big war this time.
And he's brought all sorts with him this time, hasn't he?
So
he's not gone the way of his previous fallen leader, has he?
No. So he's got his, he's got his honor guard of brutes. They were loyal to him, not to the other Mega War Boss. So they're loyal to him. So they've come back to him, and whilst he's been in Gur, he stumbled upon a savage Orruk camp. So there's a Wargog prophet who's now taught him the secret ways, and he's elected a rogue idol, a big old stone monster.
I'm terrified of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for me, a familiar list. There are some new Sylvaneth on the table for painting, so there's 6 more Kurnoth Hunters over there to add to the list. But right now, Alarielle is back, and she's back to teach the second lieutenant a lesson.
I don't think it's going to work like that. And I should mention as well that all the Savage and the Rogue Idol is Liam's army that he's generously donated to the channel for a while whilst lockdown's over. So thank you again, Liam.
Yep, cheers, buddy. But before we go anywhere, I just want to again thank everybody who's been supporting the channel. We've had a big growth in audience, which is absolutely fantastic. But every little helps, so please like, subscribe and share as well. I think that's the important bit. So I've seen some people making some lovely comments on things like the Age of Sigmar Facebook group and stuff, recommending our battle reports. All of that helps tremendously and attract new subscribers, which is a big deal to us. We've also had a little boost in support through wargameronline.com, the premium subscriptions as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We are planning a whole bunch of new content for the premium section. There's still well over 100 videos in there. But check them out. There's a whole bunch of tutorials and everything else, along with a few of the older Batreps in the old format. Saying that, there's a couple of new ones in meet and engagement, and I think one's going up this week as well, so keep an eye out for that. Right, while I've been saying that, a whole bunch of thank you as well for the feedback, because that's as important as the support in terms of subscriptions, likes and all the rest, is the really, really useful feedback. People spotting rules and correcting us in a really positive way as well, which is fine. And people recognise this is a friendly kind of atmosphere. We do play a few tournament games where we're a little bit more on it. And expect to see some more of those as lockdown starts to ease as well, because we'll push a little bit more on some of the tournament armies. But we'll only do that. We won't do that at the cost of these kind of long format battle reports at all, that are kind of a bit more of a friendly atmosphere. But as such, sometimes I think, well, things like the sequence, you should be activating stuff at the start of the start of a phase and not during the phase and things like that. We do need to be sharper on that stuff. I think a lot of the time we kind of discuss what's going to happen in that phase and then start recording, so I'm aware what he's planning and doing, but we don't necessarily announce it at the start of each phase. So that's definitely a thing in terms of the edit. But we do need to be on it, because people are also looking at this channel for support and getting to know the game as well. We've seen a lot of new players on there, which, by the way, if you are a new player and you've not had a chance to have your first game yet, welcome as well, because it's fantastic that we've got more and more people joining the community. Okay, I think at that, after the big thank yous, let's get into the battle plan.
Okay, guys, today's battle plan is focal points. Now, this game is fought to control 5 objectives. As you can see, there's one in the middle, and then like 18 inches away from the middle in an X are the other ones. And as you can see,
1, 2, 3, 4 numbers.
Yep. The way you score points is you get 1 victory point for each objective you hold. If you hold the middle one, you get 2 victory points instead. And if you hold the opposing one, so 2 and 4 or 1 and 3, you get 3 victory points instead of the 1. And I think that's it.
Yeah, this is it's a mission that's designed to make you push forward and go for the big points.
Yeah.
Which is slightly terrifying when you're facing a whole bunch of really powerful orcs and then a backline of arrow boys.
Yeah. For my 2,000 points Orruk Warclans, I'm a big war today, so I can take both Iron Jaws and Bone Splitters.
Filthy.
You can take, well, just any Orruks. You can take the old greenskins if you want. But anyway, I've got a Mega War Boss Tree Kutta as my general. He has the Brutish Cunning command trait, which means he can use the Mighty Destroyers without spending a command point. The only reason I really took that is so I could use Mighty Destroyers in this army. He has the artifact Golden Tooth, which is a 12-inch aura of ignoring battle shock.
No.
Below him, he's got his personal cheerleader, which is a Orruk War Chanter, and he has the Get 'em Beat War Beat. Next up, somewhat of a mad advisor, I would say, is a Wurgog Prophet. He has the Brutal Beast Spirit spell. And next to him, doing his little boogie, is a Wardock with the Breath of Gorkon Morka spell. For my first unit of battle line is 10 Orruk Brutes. They have the Jagged Gore Hackers for the extra range, and they have 2 Gore Choppers. And the boss has the Crab Claw and the Smashy thing. And then on each flank, a slightly smaller unit of 5 Orruk Brutes with the pair of Choppers and 1 Gore Chopper each. Raining death from the skies. I've got 20 Savage Orruk Arrow Boys. I have 2 units of 5 Savage Boar Boy Maniacs who are going to be on the flanking mission, except from this guy who's a little confused at why he's here.
Why am I here?
And lastly, the great and powerful Rogue Idol.
Oh, it looks amazing.
So scary.
For my 2,000 point Sylvaneth, I have the Glade Null route and my leader Alariel the Everqueen with the Deepwood spell Throne of Vines. My general is a Tree Lord Ancient and he has the command trait Nurtured by Magic along with the Deepwood spell Regrowth. Back in the list to be either the most valuable player or the least valuable player is Durthu. Inside my place of arcane power is a Branch Wraith, and she has the artifact Chalice of Nectar, along with the Deepwood spell Verdurous Harmony. For battle line, there is 10 Dryads, along with 2 units of 5 Tree Revenants out on the respective flanks, 3 Kernoff Hunters with scythes, and 3 more with swords. I also have the endless spells Spike Swarm Hive and Vengeful Skullroot. That's it for my 2,000 point Sylvaneth. They're coming in at 1990. Right, that's it for the armies. Just to have a quick look at deployment. You know, I think we've both played a fairly safe thing. You had a strong idea I was going to take first turn, so you didn't push too far forward, did you, really? You didn't want to risk me challenging you in your zone. I mean, it could still be done, but I'd be risking some insane suicidal charges.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to take first turn, so I'm going to want to put as many woods up as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hence I should mention that's why the Tree Lord Ancient's not as far forward as possible, but far enough forward for me to be able to slip some woods in where I need them to be.
Yep. I mean, for me, I just kind of made a command center with all my characters. Had a unit of brutes out on either side to hold those objectives, a unit of boars to go and do some like flank harassing, and then kind of a very strong core to try and push onto that center objective. I have a feeling a lot of Colonel Hunters are going to go for that center, so I need something that can also hit back, and then the Rogue Idol here in range of spells, giving its buffs to casting. But
it's going to be tricky because you've got range and I haven't got range, which is a challenge, you know. Yeah. So, you know, you're going to be able to keep showering down loads of shots onto that central objective. And I've not quite decided how I'm going to play this one out, whether I just literally, you know, volunteer the center objective to you and concentrate on going for the pairs or something like that. You know, I've not decided which way. This looks a difficult list to take on, to be honest. And I would want more Kurnoth Hunters, but I don't have more Kurnoth Hunters. So, yeah, we're just going to have to see. I mean, in terms of that, of course, you know, 2 Kurnoth Hunters wholly within 6 inches of the first wood, so that's going to give me some teleport options. The Tree Lord Ancient out here pushing as far forward to bring a wood up. Dirthu here just to kind of strengthen this flank. 10 Dryads sat there. The 2 Revenants just as far back as possible, ready to teleport when I need them, but they don't have the numbers or the survivability to have a massive impact on this game, so it feels like they were just filling battle line slots, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, Alarielle right in the centre. She doesn't particularly need to be anywhere. She's protected, you can't shoot her because of the actually she's got fly, so you could shoot her thinking about it, but you can't shoot her because of range. And she's got the mobility to just pop over there if I need her pretty much anywhere in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think at that, let's get into the game. Well, here we are. I finished. You won the roll-off. No, I won the roll-off. I made you drop. We'll choose sides and drop first.
Yeah.
You know, from there, that gave me the 8 drops against 10. Was that right?
Yeah.
So that gave me the option on deployment. On going first. I am going to take first turn. There is a risk of being doubled against orcs, Orruks, because they're so powerful in combat. But if I give you the turn, you're going to swap the table. I'm not going to be able to get the trees up anywhere I need them to be. So I have to castle up for a turn and see how it goes, basically.
It's one of those. I can't chain activate in this game because I don't have... Because I'm not Iron Jaws, so I don't get the smashing and bashing, which is sad. It's one of the things it's always one of those, you know, you see a lot of like pure Iron Jaws big wars for the +1 to hit and wound, and it's always like, I always feel like it's a toss-up between smashing and bashing, because I've had games which is over in one combat, where you just get your entire army in and you just chain activate across their entire army, and there's just nothing they can do. But, you know, I'm taking Bone Splitters, so we'll see how it goes.
It's a cool looking army for sure, and I like numbers, but I also have a mechanic to be able to bring more numbers onto the table. With the 10 Dryads, and again with the Chalice, I've got 3d6 to keep pumping that out, really, which doesn't guarantee you 10 Dryads a turn. Dryads? Doesn't guarantee you 10 Dryads a turn, but, you know, it gets as close as possible. And, you know, after that, it's just coverage with woods, really. Can I create enough sort of stronghold castles to maneuver through, to block you? Yeah. To make life tricky. You know, again, I can have the Kurnoth Hunters on the centre objective, but they're just going to get shot to hell unless I can also stick some woods in the way, you know? Okay?
Yep.
At that, then, I'm going to take turn 1, and let's get into it. This will be Sylvaneth turn 1. Okay, here we go. Let's kick this game off. Straight into my hero phase.
Yep.
Right. Tree Lord Ancient needs to bring up his woods.
Yep.
So, probably place those.
Do that.
2 seconds. Actually, scratch that. I'm going to attempt my spells first, because his is in the hero phase.
Yep.
So it can be any point in the hero phase. If the spell fails, it massively dictates where it goes. If the spell goes off, I'm in a winner. So in that case then, Alarielle is going to go for Throne of Vines, so on a 5. That's a 6. She just gets it.
I'm out of range to deny.
Okay, so that means she's got +2 to casting.
Then let's try and bring on the trees.
Let's go for the trees. And that's an 11 on +2.
So that's 13.
So 13. So I think I get 8 sets of trees with a 13.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's get those down. And then finally, with those woods in right over there, just within 24 inch, I'm going to go for the Spike Swarm Hive, which goes off on a 12.
Sweet.
So Spike Swarm Hive goes in. And I think, really, I want to drop that right there, right in front of her, because I'm hoping at that, if I can find my tape measure, that's that unit of Kurnoth Hunters and that unit of Kurnoth Hunters and her.
Nice.
All within 8 inch. Next up, the Branch Wraith will go for summoning the Dryads, which is called Rouse to Wrath. So 3d6, choosing the highest 2. Okay, that's 11.
Yeah.
10 Dryads.
Yep.
I'll drop them in the woods right in front of her. We'll come back to that because we can do that between phases. And then last but not least, we will bring in the Tree Lord Ancient's extra set of trees. So let's do both of those off camera to save time. Okay, so that's the end of my hero phase. Of course, I gain a command point as well, putting me on 1 command point. Here we go then. Final spell actually out of the Tree Lord Ancient, Mystic Shield. There fails to go off, so let's get into movement. Okay, so here we go into movement for Sylvaneth. Dryads are just going to move over here. Got plenty of move with these guys just to kind of bubble out. In fact, actually, to be fair, I'm going to run them. There you go, 1 inch. Just gives me an 8 inch move for most of those, but that's enough to kind of bubble out to the front of the objective. Okay. Out you go, young fellas. There you go. Looking forward to receiving the charges, no doubt they're about to. Dirthu. Yeah, you know what? Actually, before I do that, let's run these Kurnoth Hunters. 5, okay, that's cool. They've got a +3 inch move because of the Spike Swarm Hive anyway, giving them an 8 inch move. Plus with a 5 inch run gives them a 13 inch move. I don't need all of that. I'm just going to come round to here and tag this middle objective. And likewise, I'm going to run this set of Kurnoth Hunters. 5 inch again, so wow, these guys are really flying. Again, don't need it all. Just going to bubble wrap and tag. I'm not going for the Alpha Strike. It's definitely an option that was available to me. I was within 6 inches of the woods, so I could have teleported them, but you're so strong, and the idea of Alpha Striking in first turn and then you doubling me just means I just lose half my army. And it just
it's one of those. It could have worked. It's like Dirthu. It could work really, really well for you, and you could like instant slay the Rogue Idol. But he could also just bounce off the Rogue Idol and then get
exactly.
Death,
so and Dirthu wasn't within 6 inches anyway.
That's true,
so I wasn't too concerned at the moment. The Tree Lord Ancient's going to step over to be within 6 inch of those. These, do we do the tree rev moves at the end of movement?
I think you do.
Is it at the start, is it?
Yeah. If you need to do them, it's fine.
Yeah. You know what? I can just run them. From where I need them to be to where they're going, I can just run them. So I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Oh, Dirthu. You know what then, Dirthu? All you're going to do is you're going to use a run as well, Dirthu. Why not? He gets a 5, but he's going to step into the middle of these Dryads, so good luck. And these guys are just going to run 2 inches, but that just gives me, all they're going to do basically is come back here, a few extra bodies on the objective, but essentially at the moment, hopefully out of the range of any kind of flanking maneuver. These tree revs as well, again, are just going to put bodies onto the objective this turn. I'm thinking you aren't going to be able to get onto that objective. So, in which case, Alarielle is going to say, come at me, brah. by planting right in the middle of the objective.
Yeah, I mean, she's got like a 19-inch move. She can go where she needs to be.
So she's good. She can go where she needs to be. I'm just going to pop her there for now. You know what? I just want to make sure what I'm going to be giving the 3-inch charge next time. Thinking about it, should I have brought Dirthu over here to be able to teleport Dirthu? Will you allow me a backseat? Yeah. So I'm actually just going to bring Dirthu up within 6 inches of the woods. And again, he's still tagging the objective, so that's cool. He's still here as a threat. Okay, at the end of my movement, I can summon some units. I've gone backwards and forwards. I do have a Tree Lord I could summon, and that's probably the sensible move, except I've played the Heavy Tree Lord list, and I wanted to do something different. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drop 3 Kurnoth Hunters with bows there, and I'm going to use them to whittle you down as you advance across that flank.
Yeah.
It's an annoyance, and you'll lose models as you march across that flank. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking. So there you go. That's the end of my movement. Here we go then. The Kurnoth Hunters with great bows newly arrived, fresh from the sap. They're going to put all of their shots into the Boar Boy unit right over there. Kind of figure they're your most mobile, so the less chance to get shots into them. The Huntsmaster is hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, the rest of them hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. I do get reroll 1s across the whole unit because of the proximity of the wizard, or a wizard from Nalrud. So here we go, Huntsmaster hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, so 1 hit so far from the Huntsmaster, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. A couple of 1s in there, but also a couple of hits. Okay, 4 hits so far. Wounding on 3s. All wound at -1 rend. Nasty business.
damage.
4d3 damage. Here we go. Oh, okay, you're nice and safe. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
2 of them die because I don't have my Ignore up yet.
Wow. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's, to be honest, that's better than I was expecting out of the unit. Probably averaged out on the d3 damage. Yep. There goes the Sonic Cleaner. I think that averaged out on the d3 damage actually in terms of getting so lucky on the hits and the wounds, but
yeah,
it's still not bad. That unit's down to half strength for all intents and purposes. For the rest of the shooting, Alariel has her. Let's just go into that unit, see if we can upset you in terms of battle shot. Have you got an immunity to battle shot from your boss?
No, it's only Iron Jaw, so I get that.
Okay. Okay, here we go then. So the Spear of Kurnoth, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. She hits, she wounds on 2s. She wounds on the 2 -2 rend.
D6 damage.
D6 damage. Oh, 2. Come on.
Okay.
Is that not enough to kill one of them?
No.
They got 3 wounds.
Yeah, 3 wounds each.
Oh, well. Well, at that, we go into my Battleship Phase. You've got a Battleship test to make on those guys.
6.
So, on a 2, they make it. Okay.
Yep. And that's it.
I think that's it. I score 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and over to you, and hope you don't double me.
Yep.
Even if you do double me to a degree, I'm pretty heavily castled up, but we'll see. Here we go.
Yep, starting off, I have to generate my war points. So I get D6 for my general, 2 for my war chanter, and 1 each from the war doc and the Wurgog. So D6 plus 4. Oh no, that's not good.
What?
It's 5 war points.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
And then
you try rolling a 2 on D6 damage.
Yeah.
You do that. You do that.
4 up to gain another command point. I do, which I'm going to spend immediately.
Okay.
For what's it called? Here we go. I count up every model within 18 inches of him because he's my general, which is my entire army, and I get a war point for every 10 models. So that's going to be 1, 2. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more war points.
5 more war
So that puts me on 10 war points, which is not where I want it to be. But it'll have to do.
You need more war. War. Yeah. What is it good for?
Needed more war. But what are you going to do?
He's not fighting with that one, is he?
I've got
absolutely nothing.
Nothing. That's what these war points are good for. I've got some spells to do. Breath of Gorkamorka onto the Arrow Boys.
Does that make them fly, yeah?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the Rogue Idol.
Nice.
So, are you going to let that go off?
Does it improve their move as well?
Yeah, it doubles the move characteristic and gives them fly.
Okay, I'll try and deny with Valerielle. I don't think she gets the +2 on deny, does she?
No.
No.
Plus she's moved now anyway.
But with a 9, I deny it.
Brutal Beast Spirit going on to the Rogue Idol from the Wordog.
Okay.
That's a 4, 5. That doesn't go off, I don't think. No, I needed a 6, so it doesn't go off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Wardog's going to do his ritual dance. It's called the Glyphdog Dance on a 3+. I get it.
Nice.
Which gives the Rogue Idol +1 save.
That's not a spell, that's just a dance, okay.
Just a boogie.
Just a boogie.
Then I'm going to give them the Violent Fury, which gives them +1 damage from the War Chanter.
Can I just say sorry for traffic noise in this battle report? Yeah. It is steaming hot today, so we've got to have a window open, otherwise we would be melting. So apologies for the odd bit of traffic. He says as another car goes past.
I think that's all my hero phase.
Okay.
It's nice into movement.
Into movement. Alright, movement phase.
Yeah, I got my Mighty Destroyers, which I needed to do.
Mighty Destroyers.
The Brutes, which just allows them to move, so I'm just going to do the double move.
Oh, as in they can move in the hero phase?
Yeah, it gives them a move
just
in the
move them twice.
So
I completely forgot about that. You are probably going to get... So that's a double move, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll struggle for charges. That's a long hold charge. We'll see.
They've only got little legs, apparently.
Big lads, though, aren't they? Such great models.
Big lads, little legs.
Best models in Sigmar.
Oh, yeah. Love the Brutes.
Brutes are amazing.
The War Boss is going to run. Yeah,
4.
8 inch, so that gets him up to here, and so will the War Chanter. 2, which is a 6 inch, so again gets him up to
really
here.
Feeling those 3 Kernoff Hunters was a bad move, and I should have gone for a Sacrificial Tree Lord.
The pigs. Boy Maniacs on this side.
Boys, including the guy who doesn't know where he's going.
No,
what are we doing?
The pig knows more than he does.
What was Liam thinking when he built him like that?
I don't know. What's going on? These Brutes are going to move over to here. Just like that. And these pigs, not quite sure what to do with them. I'm just going to move 12 inch. Gets them up to here.
Okay.
We are. Which means they are 12 inches away from Alaria.
We should mention we play those open ruins with the archers. You can just move straight through them. You do get a cover save if you're on the base, but we don't have them inhibit move because they're just a bunch of archways. Unless you're a big round base, in which case you need to go over,
Yeah. The Rogue Idol has a 10-inch move.
Smashing and bashing.
It's going to be, like...
Yeah, that's alright.
Impossible.
We know.
Impossible to put them anywhere.
You know, that's like really thematic because it's like a bit in the movie where all the trees are doing this,
swaying and crushing out the way.
Crashing and
The
bashing.
Wardock, 4,
inch.
which gives him an 8-inch move.
Not a running.
Which gets him round to here. And the Wurgog Prophet, 1 inch, which gives him a 6-inch move. Gets him round to here. Then the Arrow Boys, I mean, they're probably not going to be in range. They've only got 5-inch move, but they can't really move much more, so. Up they go. Charge phase then, starting off.
What are you going to charge anything in this centre here? Sorry. Well, even so, they are putting their Tangled Thorn thickets down. Okay.
I think it's at the end of charge phase, but
oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought I'd say it at the start.
No.
Really
I think so. Maybe it's the start. But,
check. Let's get this clear.
The Brutes on a 4-up, they get 3d6-inch charge from the Get 'em Beat.
Start of charge phase, Tangled Thorn thicket.
Yeah. Okay. So the Brutes have got a 3d6-inch charge. Ooh. And I'm going to go with their charge now. So not enough, basically.
That's 8.
8.
You may have done it. Do you get a plus to that?
+1. No, I haven't done it. Nope, I haven't.
Hold on, that's a 9-inch, yeah? Or was it an 8 after?
It was an 8 after.
Oh, crikey,
3, 4,
right,
5,
okay.
6, 7, 8, yeah. I'm going to spend my 1 command point. Spend my command point on it then. That's more
Rerolling
like
the charge. They are good at that.
12, that's a 13-inch. Yeah, which gets most of them. I wanted most of them on that unit of Colonel Hunters.
Yeah.
So, round like this. I know it's almost a bit suicidal, but
Well, it isn't, it isn't. If you can get rid of my Kernoff Hunters early in the game.
If I can hold that centre ground.
And hold the centre ground, exactly.
Yeah. They are on like +1 damage now, so...
Yeah. What's the rend on them like?
Just -1.
It's good though, because you know I've got the rerolls, which, it's good to have the rend.
The Rogue Idol. I'm going to need something decent. That's something decent.
That's good.
That gives him a 12.
Can't really get through that gap though, can he? If you're thinking of going, you're going to have to go over. He's a big old base, isn't he? So let's assume he's, 4-inch wide base?
Yeah.
So to go up and over, he's going to lose 3 inches going up and over it.
So that gives him a 9-inch. Means he can get around. He can't really fit around there. So he will go through like that.
Camp right on the objective.
Yep. Just like that.
No, I like it.
That unit of Colonel Hunters.
Man, that looks so cool.
This unit, they're 12 inches away from Alario. They get +2 to charge from the drums.
10-inch.
+1 to charge from
9-inch.
being them. That's
7.
not enough.
Not enough.
Okay. And I gain 1 more war point because at the end of my charge phase, a unit with 10 or more models did a charge. So up to 11 war points.
Wow. Okay.
And then it's into combat phase.
Sure.
Okay then. At the start of my combat phase, because I have a unit of 10 or more in combat, I get another war point. So I'm up to 12 war points now. Which is good because that unlocks Laugh at 'em, which gives my entire army a 6 up to ignore damage.
Oh, nice.
Starting off with the brutes, they're attacking first. Now these are the Jagged Gore Hackers.
Okay, what's the range on these guys?
2-inch.
Is the whole unit 2-inch?
Yeah, the entire, apart from the boss, who is there.
So you're going to get everybody's attacks, basically.
Yeah.
Boss is on the front rank.
Boss is on the front rank.
Yeah.
So everybody's 2-inch. So the Jagged Gore Hackers, 3 attacks. Now, I'm duffing up the big things because you have more than 4 wounds. Basically, I don't like you being bigger than me.
Yeah.
So 2s to hit with all the Jagged Gore Hackers. I dropped 1 on the floor.
I've got a feeling this is the end of my Kernoff Hunters.
You know what? That was a lot of 2s. But that many hits, I missed with 3. And then these are 3s to wound. You'll be glad to know that wasn't a good wound roll, but that is 3, 6, 9, 10 saves at -1 ren. So 10 5-up rerollables.
10 5-up rerolling. Okay, good roll so far. 5 of them saved. Rerolling. Oh wow, that's 4 wounds going through.
That's
so
still 8 damage.
Oh, 8 damage. Right, okay.
And then the 2 Gore Choppers and the Boss Claw and Brute Smasher. The same weapon profile, so I'm just going to roll them all together. These are
half
3s.
tempted to say, let me just remove the unit, but I want you to have this glory. So
these are 3s to... Oh, wow, that was really not good. Good job you didn't remove them. And 3s to wound. 2 saves at -1, so 2 5-ups.
Rerolling. Wow, tanks them.
Right, okay.
Is that it?
Yep.
So 8 damage kills 1.
Yep.
Okay.
And 3 wounds spill over.
And 3 wounds spill. Sorry, I phased out then for a minute. 3 wounds spill over. I will activate the Kernoff Hunters with swords. Here we go then, Kernoff Hunters with great swords. They pile into your man. They're going to move a little bit around like that. Actually, you know what? I'm half tempted to put one of them into the choppers. No, let's put everything into... In fact, let's just put everything into... I don't really need to move them. I don't know why I was doing that. Let's just keep them nice and wide like that. Everything into the What is it called? It's
Rogue Idol.
Rogue Idol. What kind of save has it got?
Normally a 4-up, but because of the dance, it makes it a 3-up.
Here we go then with the Huntsmaster hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because of the branch wraith's proximity. 2s re-rolling 1s, 2 1s. Well done, Huntsmaster. Cock dice there, but that's all hits. And then 3s re-rolling 1s from the 2 guys. Ooh, a couple of 2s there. That's nice and safe. Okay, and then 3s to wound. Wow, plenty of 1s to make you smile, Jack.
So
that is
6.
And there is a 6 in there, sorry. And then 4 normal attacks. Minus 1 rend.
So 4 4-ups. I failed 1, so that's going to be 3 damage, which I'm a 5-up to ignore, followed by a 6-up to ignore. No, sorry.
You said 3 damage. They're 2 damage each.
Yeah, so 1 went through, and then there's the mortal wound as well.
So 3 damage onto him.
Well,
Pretty much.
1 damage because I negated 2 of them.
Oh, 1 get damage because you negated 2
Yep.
of them. So pretty much nothing at all, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fortunate.
He gets to fight back.
Okay.
Okay, the Bouldering Fist going first. This is 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because I charged. 2 hits and 2s to wound. Ooh. 2 saves at minus 2 rend, so 2 6-up re-rollables.
2 6-up re-rollables. Oh,
Re-rolling.
no. Re-rolling. Oh, one of them touched the 6 no end of times, but didn't do anything.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage.
And then I get 10 attacks from my stomping feet, which hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s, but of course I just rolled 2s. And wounding on 3s. Okay, that's 5 saves at minus 2 rend, so 5 6-up re-rollables.
5 6-up re-rollables. Not good at all. Wow, so far none. Oh, none at all. Wow, and then re-rolling 1, so 4 more going
8
through.
damage from that.
That's 8 damage. That's done the unit, I think. Yes, it has exactly done the unit.
Yep.
Finally, my Kurnoth Hunter's hitting back. So this is the Huntsmaster hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. All going through. A bunch of 6s. Where were you? And then the standard guy hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1 miss so far. So 1 miss. 5 hits, wounding on 3s. Oh wow, that's 4 wounds at minus 2 rend.
4 6-ups, didn't make any, so 4d3.
Oh dear me, that's 3, 6, 8, 9 damage.
6-up to ignore, because I'm laughing. Oh wow.
Oh wow, you laughed your socks off through that roll.
That's 4 gone.
4 of them gone, yeah?
So, no, sorry, 4 wounds, which is 1 of them gone, and 1 of them takes a wound.
My, oh my. So at that we go into Battle Shock. The Dryads are 2.5, just over 3 inches away.
Yeah.
So they can't affect a pile in. Smart manoeuvring there, dude.
On a 6, another brute runs. Nope, I'm good.
Okay, Kurnoth Hunter.
I think they're bravery 7, so you're good.
Bravery 7, so they're good, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and that's everything. So I get 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the turn.
Okay, into roll-off. Wow. Oh, wait, so 5 points, yeah. Is there anything else? No.
No.
I think that's that. We're into roll-off for turn 2. Roll-off for turn 2. 3.
Oh, I got...
Oh my god, that's such a low roll. Here we go for Sylvaneth turn 2. He's so hot. Right, let's get some spells up. Throne of Vines. Let's go for that. That goes off on a 12.
I'll let it go off.
That helps. Let's summon up an extra set of woods. So Verdant Blessing. On +2, so that's 7, 8, 9.
11.
Sorry. No. So 9.
Oh, yeah. I'll try and stop it with the Wargog Prophet.
Oh, I saw the 6.
Or 6.
Okay, so that's an extra set of woods. Okay, I'm putting that extra set of woods there. It's more than 1 inch away from the ancient and the other forest and all of those models there. I need somewhere to summon Dryads, basically, so that's what they're there for. Ideally, I would have loved to drop a set here, but I need reinforcements for this middle field. Going for Metamorphosis into this large unit here.
Yep.
Here we go. 11, 13, so definitely have that. So that's 13 dice as well. Crikey. 8, 10, 12, 13 on a 4-up. There we go, 13 4-up dice. Oh, okay. And there they all go, back down to 5 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that's just 2 gone off that unit, now the tractor's gone past. Okay, that's her casting done.
Yep.
Of course, she's been doing a bunch of spells, so she's probably roused some woods.
No, the caster has to be within 3 inches of the wood.
Ah, good point. In which case, let's go for Rouse to Wrath from the Tree Branch Wraith. Okay, so that's a 5. I don't think that goes up. And the Tree Lord Ancient going with Virtuous Harmony on a 7. Whoa, I get it on a 7.
I can't stop it, so
that's 1 more Tree Lord Hunter. So Kurnoff, Tree Lord Hunter, Kurnoff Hunter, back in there. He is within 3 of the forest.
Well, and you heal D3 wounds from his command trait, so you can do that onto the Kurnoff Hunter.
Can I do that onto the command? Oh, okay, so he's got 2 wounds on him, so just 1.
So back down to having 2 wounds on him.
Okay. Oh, he had 3 wounds on him, sorry, yeah. So back down to having 2 wounds on him.
Okay.
In which case, then, I hate to say it, from a position point of view, I better not be a fool, lad. Let me move the dice out. Because they've got 2-inch range anyway, so it doesn't really matter where they go.
5 up, the wood's roused.
And on a 5 up, the woods get roused. They do not. Okay. Crikey, I think that's it.
You got to roll for the Spice Swarm Hive now.
Oh, crikey. You know what? I didn't actually roll for the Spice Swarms. I didn't use it, but I didn't roll for it either, thinking about it. So let's go for the Spice Swarm Hive. We have the Tree Lord Ancient on a 2. Is it 2 up to this? So he's good. The Dryads on a 2 up. Yep. They're good. King Derthu on a 2 up. He's good. And the Branch Wraith, it makes no odds, but you know, she's on a 2 up. Actually, you know what, it kind of does, because I might pull her back to this woods back here.
Okay.
Here we go then. The last thing to do is the D3 heal from Alarielle, so anything other than a 1, yes. So that's my Kurnoff Hunters back up to full health. Which helps, for sure. Okay, into movement. Right, into movement. These 5 Tree Revenants are just going to teleport onto the objective. So they're using that. There's nothing that I think can threaten that stuff over there. These Dryads are just going to bunch up a little bit to make room for... He's got an extra 3-inch move, hasn't he? I want him within the wood, so he's just coming up to 3-inch there. This Tree Lord Ancient, again with an extra 3-inch move. Yep, I'm going to have to send him in and see if we can make you fight less, which gives me a better chance. So again, stopping at 3 inches away from that unit. These Dryads, not a lot they can do at the moment. Actually, you know what? They've got an extra 3-inch move, haven't they? Okay, so Alarielle, 15-inch move with her, yeah? So she's going to go over to here, 3 inches away from these guys. These Dryads are... Ooh! Broke a tree. These Dryads are going to run. Do I need to protect that objective right now? If I send them in, it's only 2 or 3 more bodies. You know what? No, they're not. The Dryads aren't going to run, they're going to remain.
Oh, you mean the Tree Revs?
No, I meant those Dryads.
Oh, right.
The Tree Revs are just going to move on to just move around that objective. And the Kurnoff Hunters are going to move back this way. Still got plenty of range there. And if necessary, they can sink some shots into that unit there, depending on how well Alarielle does. These Dryads here. I think, what have we got? 13 inches. They've got a 6-inch move, these guys, haven't they? 7-inch move, isn't it? You know what? Come on, Dryads. You can do this. You're only 6-inch charge. Let's go for it. They can at least make you worry about your flanks. It's either that or wait for you to get to me, which I don't think is a smart move, because every turn you get more powerful. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The branch wraith is just going to pull back to this wood here and go outside of an inch as well. Not that it matters actually, because any shooters you've got can also be flyers, is that correct?
Yeah.
I know it takes a spell, but you're also miles back. So the Dryad just pulls back a little bit. In fact, actually, she's just going to tuck to that side there. Okay then, all of these units are on 3-inch charge, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
Plus 3-inch charge. So I'm pretty confident I can swamp you. Let's hope I can get the 4s up off. Right, let's go into shooting. Okay, Alarielle fires her spear. Yeah, she's going to go into the boars.
Okay.
She misses on a 2. Kernoff hunters then, based in Sinzo. Alarielle just literally oinked her spear into nowhere. You know what? When you're hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s, of course you roll a 2. That's what happens, isn't it? The Huntsmaster is hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the proximity of, well, actually the 2 wizards, so doesn't really matter. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, that's 1 hit from the Huntsmaster. And then 4s, re-rolling 1s. 3 hits from the other guys. These are into the boars, to be clear. 3s to wound. All wounds, so 4 shots.
D3 damage.
D3 damage off all of them, and that's 3, 6, 9, 10 damage.
6 ups. No, there you go.
That's the boars gone. I actually wanted to leave 1 just for the charge. Can you leave 1 on 1 wound? Is that alright? How can my Kernoff hunters be so overperforming? Dirthu oinks his Verdant Blast into the giant rock. You know what? No. Verdant Blast into these guys. I don't think I can hurt the rock creature. Certainly not in shooting. So, Verdant Blast into these guys. It's 6 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s again because of the proximity of the Tree Lord Ancient. So, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s, that was a 4. So, we got 2 hits so far. Re-rolling the 1s. That's 4 hits so far. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1 Ren, doing D3 damage.
2 5-ups.
2d3. So that's 5 damage onto that unit. 6s to ignore.
Oh, yeah. 3 for 5. Nope. So 5 go through.
Tree Lord Ancient piles his Doom Tendril Staff into the same unit. So this is 1 attack and he's hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. He hits, he's wounding on 3. He wounds at -1 rend.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 6 damage.
6s to ignore.
I think I've picked your dice up, Jack.
5 more.
I've picked your dice up. Do you want to swap?
Nice.
Okay, that rather tremendous shooting phase, that brings an end to that. That was ridiculous. Talk about overperforming. Let's get some charges in. Alarielle. She gets an 8. Is that enough to oink me over there? I don't think so.
No.
I'm on 2 command points. I think I can afford to throw another command point in.
Yep.
Because if she can get over there, that's a 7. So let me take the command point. Oh, I never tallied this turn's command point, so I'm back to 1 command point.
Yep.
Apologies for not updating the scoreboard. The Spirit of Dirthu is on +3 charge, plus he gets 4, so that gives him a 7-inch charge. Yeah, he's going to come right round here.
Oh, yeah, because that's an awakened wood as well.
Woo! That is an awakened wood, isn't it? Yeah? Okay, so I'm rotating his base round for effect. But I know you can't do that, but shape-wise it's the same. And there's no facing in Sigmar. Tree Lord Ancient on a +3-inch charge. Oh, gets a 7. You know what? Actually, do I bother with the Tree Lord Ancient? What I was thinking was he can tag that unit and make them fight last. Tree Lord Ancient, are you sure about this?
Can only get like one guy on him, so I won't do any damage to him.
No, and then the Dryads. They get an 8, so that gives them a +3. So that's an 11-inch charge. I want to remain within 6 inch of the woods. Is it 6 inch of the woods for the benefit, or is it 3? We'll come back and check that.
It's wholly within 6.
Right, so okay. And they had an 11-inch charge, so I can put some bodies onto the big rock fella anyway. Not looking forward to your shooting phase, but you know, you got to tries. Okay, and then the Dryads over at the far end of the table, looking for a 6-inch charge. They get a 5. I'm pretty certain that's not enough because I pre-measured. Nope. That's 5 3/4. I've got one last command point left, but no general nearby. Yeah, well,
You have to be within 6 for that one.
So we can do it. You know what? Let's do it. Down to 0 command points.
Okay.
I'd rather shut you down on the flank. Yeah, I'm going to do it, because if not, you'll just run round me with the boars and charge those guys in. Mind you, you can't afford to leave that objective, can you? You could move the Wargog over. Yeah, let's spend the command point. Let's do it.
Okay.
Insane as it sounds. And that's an 8. So they make the charge. There you go, those guys in. So only Alarielle not really making her charge. Looking forward to the 60 shots coming her way next turn. Well, you know, you've got to pick your battles now, haven't you? At the end of charge, I think that's it. We'll go into combat, but before we go, wait, it's the beginning of combat. I need to roll the d4 for each of the Tree Lords, yeah?
Yep.
So, Tree Lord Ancient onto the Brutes. On a 4-up, no, the Brutes are good. And on the Big Beastie, 6-up. He's fighting last. Okay, that helps me decide what I need to activate. Okay, so given the big guys fighting last, the Kurnoth Hunters are going to go into the Orruks. It means the Dryads have got to take a round off of the Boar Boys, but they will do their best. The Kurnoth Hunter... Oh, you know what we never did? The stamp at the end of combat, but let's not worry about it now. We're way past that. The Kurnoth Hunter Huntsmaster hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. All going through, and then the other 2 hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's 5 hits so far, wounding on 3s. Wowzers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds from the Huntsmaster, from the Kurnoth Hunters.
Okay, 6-up save. Didn't make any, so that's 5d3 damage.
Wow, 5d3 damage. And with Jack's dice, that could be bad. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay, that finishes them.
Crikey. Your activation, Jack. Well, it has to be your Boar. Here we go then. The Boar Boys coming back at the Dryads. This is my phase. So I am going to sing my little song to you. And enchant you. So enrapture you, rather. So you are... I'm +1 to hit against you, rather.
Yep.
Nowhere near an awakened Wildwood.
No. I've got 4 of them in range then, with their pair of
20 attacks?
chompers. Yeah, they're 5 attacks each because they're 5 or more models.
No way.
21 because of the boss, so I hit on 4s.
21 attacks. Hitting on 4s though.
Yeah. Not very good. Oh, I'm winning on 3s. Oh wow, that was good though.
Okay.
3, 6, 9 save, so 9 4-ups.
I've got 9 dice from my Kill Off Hunters. How handy is that? 9 4-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 gone through.
Okay.
Checking I rolled the right amount of dice there. I did as well. Sorry
And
about that.
tusks on
So 4 so far. Put a wee
fours.
little marker on the corner there.
And 4s to wound. 2 saves, no rend.
2 saves, no rend. That's a 4-up. Both going through.
Just 1 damage.
So 6 of them die.
Yep.
Wowzer. Not really holding you back the way I wanted. Given the the idol is Rock Idol?
Rogue Idol.
I like Rock Idol.
That's all.
Given the Rock Idol is fighting less, that's 9 attacks coming straight back from that unit. Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 3s.
I was going to say it's hitting on 3s because I'm added 1 without Rapture. So let's have a look at that. That's cool. It's a few through. That's 7 through. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 5-ups because I'm in the forest. And then 6-ups to ignore.
Boop boop.
So 1 guy takes a wound.
Not the effect I was looking for, but wasn't really what the game was about. Okay, it's all about this battle in the middle here. Can I throw everything at this model and see what happens? Durthu coming in with a Guardian Sword. He's got 5 attacks because he's within 6 inches of a wood. He's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Whoa, all hit but 1-1, which remains a 1. So that's 4 hits so far. Wounding on 3s with that Guardian Sword. 3 wounds, -2 rend.
5-ups. Made 1, so that's going to be 12 damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, which are 5-ups to ignore. That was pretty good.
Good roll.
And 6-ups to ignore.
Wow,
So
3
4
wounds.
damage.
Oh, 4 damage. I thought
Yeah.
it was 3. And then the Impaling Talon. 4s to hit. And to wound with the Impaling Talon. He's on 2 to wound at the moment. So he does wound with the Impaling Talon, -2 rend.
It goes through. 5 up to ignore. Ignored.
Okay. Wow. Next up. The
Dryads.
Dryads. And the Dryads are going to do a pile-in, inexplicably. But only because I want them to make a tiny wee 1-inch gap there. Just to get my Impaling Talon in. There you go. The entire unit of Dryads fighting back. 21 attacks from the Dryads. I'm enrapturing you.
So 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s.
And I am also, obviously with a Blessing of the Forest, you will be -1 to hit if you target the unit, which I seriously doubt you're going to. But here we go then. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of the proximity of a wizard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a few 1s. Not so many 2s. Not great news for you. Let's just get those 1s going. Wow, that's only 2 misses so far. So I'm forced to wound. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds back at him.
Oh, here we go. Okay, he's 3-up save because he had the dance on him.
5-up ignore.
And then a 5-up ignore.
Followed by a 6-up ignore he doesn't even need.
Doesn't need it.
Ah, Tree Lord Ancient. Come on then. I'm going to put the claw into him as well. Just by jumping there.
Yeah.
Going to need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Rogue Idol, you are so tanky. Right. The Tree Lord Ancient then, going with the 3 sweeping blows he's got as he's uninjured. He is hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s on the hits. They all go through, wounding on 3s. Oh, just 1 wound, -1 rend.
4 up, goes through.
D6 damage. 2 damage.
5 up, followed by a 6 up. Oh, 2 go through.
Oh my goodness, the Tree Lord does more than 10 Dryads. And then with the sweeping, impaling talon, 3s to hit. He wounds on I think 2 at this level, yeah. So -2 rend.
Saved.
Oh, man, he's so tanky. How many wounds did I even do on him?
7.
He had 1 wound on him already,
Okay,
didn't he?
yeah,
So
so
6 out of all of those guys. Wowzers. Here you go then, the legendary Rogue Idol.
I think I'm going to put everything into Dirthy just to try and bracket him. That's what did the most damage to him. So the Boulder Fists, hit on 3s, nice. Wound on 3s, not nice.
You see that? Just want to point out that Dirthu did 2 damage and
Dirthy
did 3 damage.
Yeah.
The Tree Lord Ancient did 2. I mean, it didn't massively outperform, did he?
8 stomping feet on 3s. Okay. And 3s. Okay. 4 saves at -2, so 4 5-up saves.
4 5-up saves. Oh, wow.
How many?
None.
Nice.
Fear not, you have your rubble.
Yeah, rubble and ruin, so I roll the dice for everybody within 3 inches on a 4-up. You take a mortal.
Every model?
No, just
Every unit?
unit.
So 3 units?
Dirthy. Yeah.
Mortal wound?
Mortal wound. The Dryads. No, and the Ancient. Yes. So the Ancient and Dirthy take a mortal wound. And that's him.
And that is combat done.
Yep.
Going into Battle Shock, the Dryads.
Bravery 6.
Bravery 6, lost 6, so I'm losing 3
more.
models.
Which is really unfortunate. Because
For
that means
you.
they're still in combat.
Yeah. Which is what I needed.
Okay.
And then the Rock Idol needs to roll Battle Shock to see if one of his arms fall off.
Yeah. Just starts crumbling apart.
It's just like, ow.
Oh, no.
I think that's it for my turn. I gain the middle objective.
Yep.
I score 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Yep.
Why have we got you down as 5 points?
Should be 4. Definitely should be.
Thanks
4.
for commenting so far, for those of you who have been patiently waiting for us to work it out. And so that moves us on...
8 to 4.
In fact, I'm actually 4 as well.
Yeah.
So we've really messed the score up. We better put up something at the beginning of the game for this. Here we go then. With the scores corrected, it's 8 to 4 going into Warclans for turn 2. It's
Yes.
so hot in here, guys.
I'm getting D6 plus 4 more war points.
Oh, that's exactly what you need.
Ah!
Nice.
That's 10 more war points.
Goodness me.
That
That's
puts
properly
me on
warred up.
22.
What do you get for that?
I'm now +1 hit and wound across the entire army.
Oh my goodness me. This is such a strong army when late game.
Yeah,
I'm kind of half regretting not doing the Alpha Strike now.
Yeah, I mean, this army is in no way built to work. The optimal list is you take Ard Boys instead of Brutes just because it's numbers. So you can get max war points in turn 1, but it is what it is. I'm going to use my 3 Mighty Destroyers on the Rogue Idol, which means it gets to fight. So I'm going to fight Dirthy. So 2 attacks with the Boulder Fists on 3
Fighting last,
on
though,
2s. Yeah? Oh yeah, and 2s. 2 saves at -2 on Dirthy.
Okay. Both going through.
2d6 damage. What? That's 4 damage
4
on Dirthy.
damage.
And the stomps on 2s and 2s.
Oh my goodness.
That's 6 saves at -2 rend.
6 5-up saves. Whoa, okay, 4 going through. Is that done
8
him?
damage.
8 damage, that's done him.
Does him.
Dirthu goes down. Wow. On a free combat just in the hero phase.
Yep.
That's vulgar.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 up, I get another command point from the Wargog. Nope, I don't get an extra command point. So I'm just on the 1 command point.
Wow. Still in your hero phase.
I've got another Dock Dance.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go for the +1 to cast for the Wargog Prophet.
Okay.
I do. So he gets +2 to cast now because of the Rogue Idol. And he's going to cast...
Is the Rogue Idol a range or...?
You know what? I think it's wholly within 12. Oh, whilst they are within 6 inches. Sorry, I was thinking about the bravery. So he only gets the +1.
Okay.
And then he'll do his spell, which I get on a 9. That's the one that gives them +1 to hit.
Let's go for the deny. Out of Alarielle, by the way, but no, it goes through.
Okay, so then I'll +1 to hit. And then I'm going to try and... from this dock... You know what? Am I within range? Not within range. So I'll try and double their move and give them fly. I get it. On a 9.
On a 9.
I mean,
I've still got
Alarielle's...
plenty of wizards, so yeah, there we go then. Let's go for the deny. Nope.
Okay. And then I'm going to try and Mystic Shield the Rogue Idol from the Wargog. I get it on a 9.
Let's go again. And I get a 9, so unfortunately not.
Okay. That's all my hero phase. So now it's on
Movement?
to movements, yeah. Movement phase then. I've got
So how far
4
can your shooters move now? Because you doubled their move?
10-inch move.
10-inch move with the fly keyword?
Yeah, with fly.
That's insane.
These
Just the idea of just a whole bunch of Araboys that's like taking off like
yeah,
I mean, is it like a wind that blows them along?
Yeah, it's Breath of Gork and
Brilliant,
Morka,
brilliant.
So,
they just get picked up by like a tornado
yeah.
and plundered down and like,
energy.
oh, we're not in Ooglu anymore.
Right, they are.
Sorry, Dorothy reference there.
They're all just gonna fly over to here. Swoosh, swoosh.
Man, I've got a feeling that Alarielle is going to turn into a pincushion this turn. What do they hit on? You got +1.
And well, I've got +2, so they're going to be hitting on 3s.
60 shots, yeah?
Yep. The Wargog.
That's ridiculous. Under no guys should orcs be good at shooting bows. There should be like a ban that their 5s to hit cannot be modified or something like that.
Modify the 5s. They're going to retreat.
Okay.
They're going to retreat and run.
Yep. 2-inch.
Which is a 14-inch move.
Yeah, so you're parking 3 inches off these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can't charge, but if I get the double...
Yep. You good?
I mean, there wasn't really much point keeping them there. It's only 1 Dryads.
No, and I didn't have enough to stop you. The idea was I'd managed to surround you and pile them, but you killed 6 of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a bad call going with them second. I probably should have tried to sink more attacks in because as it happened, I think I did 1 wound, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't move the brutes just because of teleporters, so they have to stay there. With that, it's on shooting.
Okay. There we go then.
Okay, yeah, we read the rules, and the big wire. Look at I read the rules, and it's only +1 to hit and wound with melee weapons. So anybody that streamed that, I did catch it, but they still do get the +1 to hit from the spell.
So 4s to hit.
So 4s and 4s, 18-inch range, 3 shots.
60 shots.
You're
to
a
30,
monster.
Down to 15.
You're a
15
monster,
saves
so...
with -1 rend.
Somehow I can actually aim for your eyes with these guys.
God.
So I get an additional rend against monsters. So this is 30 of them on 4s.
Nice cock dice action. Who knows how good that is? Let's stop that while we clear the... and then 4s to wound.
4s. That's 4.
No, what happened there? Okay.
Oh wait, 5, sorry.
5 saves so far. Let's rack this set again and go again.
Yep. Here we go again on 4s.
I was expecting 15 saves here, so you've got to.
You know what? I always do like amazing on the hit roll.
No, here we go. Now you've said that. You know why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Again, it's going to be bad again. It's going to be bad on the wound roll. You ready? 4s. Told you. Oh, actually, you know what? It's not too bad. It just didn't look great. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 saves. So what's that in total?
16.
Oh, 1 above average.
One above average.
I'll take that.
I'm not happy.
That's
about
a jack
that.
average.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, that's below a jack average. So
it's way below a jack average.
So she's a 3-up save, so it goes down to a 4-up save.
Yeah, so 15 shots, saving on 16 saves.
Yep.
Saving on 4s. I'm terrified to make this roll.
No! Is it a bad roll?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds.
Oh, down to 6.
Into charge at that. Oh my god, I can't believe Alarielle tanked all. Just failed.
Yep. The brutes going first. That's a 9.
It's a 9.
You
They're
know
good.
what?
They're
There's
good.
going to be plenty in.
Yeah, they're good. Anybody else?
Yeah, I've got the Mega War Boss himself is going to give it a go.
Okay, he's going to need, I reckon, probably about 7 to tag on to the Dryad unit.
Yeah.
We can do a measure, but yeah, 7 roughly. If you don't get anywhere near that.
4, 5, which goes to a 6.
I think that's enough to tag the Dryad.
Just enough to get right onto the Dryads.
Just to tag the end of the Dryads, yep. But like half.
Tell you what, I forgot the 3d6-inch charge on the 4-up, but it doesn't matter. I got it where I need him to be,
yeah.
So, cool.
Okay.
Yep, nice. Into
you don't want to take him further and bring the Kernoffs in?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? I don't mind. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't mind if you want to go further with him, yeah?
No? He's happy there.
All right.
Good spot.
So before we go into combat, just the 4-up. Yep, so the Rock Idol is firing last. Okay, the brutes into Alarielle.
Yeah, I got another war point as well because I've got a hero in combat, so I'm up to 23. But yeah, into Alarielle, this is going to be 2s and 2s because of the +1 hit and wound. 2 1s there. And then 2s to wound. Okay, that is 8 saves at -1.
So 8 4-up saves.
Yep. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's 12 damage. That's 2 damage.
12 damage. So she goes. Okay, activating the Dryads next. Everything into the Rogue Idol. This is
21 attacks.
21 attacks because the unit, you didn't touch the unit, did you?
It's going to be 4s and 4s this turn because you haven't enraptured me.
I can't enrapture you this time round, so 4s and 4s. And then 4s. Oh my goodness me. Only look at that roll, Jack. Only 2 wounds.
Oh dear. 4-up save. And they both go through. 5-up to ignore. Ah, I ignored them both.
The Mega War Boss steps up next.
Yep, 6 attacks, 2s and 2s. Oh, 2 misses. Come on, Tree Kutta. This is like what you're made for. It's 4 saves at -1, so 4 5-ups.
4 5-up saves. 3 going through.
6 damage from that.
Okay, so 6 of them dead. Any more?
Nope.
Oof.
He only has the 1 axe.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, with the Tree Lord Ancient, I have 1 attack with the Impaling Talon, hitting on 3. He hits. He wounds on a 2. He wounds.
Ooh.
Minus
Goes through, so
2 rend, 1
5
damage.
to ignore and 6 up to ignore. No, so I take a
Wow,
wound.
actually do it. 3 sweeping blows. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1 rend.
2 5-ups. 1 goes through, so
D6 damage. 4 damage.
5s to ignore. The 6 to ignore. Nope, so I take another wound. So I'm up to 9 wounds
So
taken.
tanky. And still quite powerful, because he did remove, even with all those wounds, he removed Dirthu.
Well,
Does he not bracket much?
He does, but it's +1 hit and wound.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Your attacks from the Road Eagle into the Tree Lord Ancient.
Yep, the Boulder Fist on 2s and 2s. 2 saves at -2.
2 saves at -2. Ah, both going through.
2d6. 6 damage.
Wow.
And then 6 attacks with the Stomping Feet on 2s. And 2s. Oh, okay. Only 3 saves at -2, so 3 5-ups.
2 going through, sorry.
So that's 4 damage. So he's got 1 wound left.
Taking him to 1 wound left. My goodness me, I'm in real trouble this turn. Wow, I can't believe how good a turn you've had. Here we go with Battle Shock. The Dryads there.
Are immune.
Are immune, of course they are.
Yeah, forest. Yeah.
So you don't gain the objective.
No, sorry, I only
Or
get 2
points.
points.
But wow, with such a turn like that,
yeah.
I don't think that makes any difference at all. I've got so little left on the table that can hurt you now.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Okay. Roll off for turn 3, let's go! 6! Do
I
that!
can't be, yeah.
I want you to roll! Roll!
A 2.
Okay, the Dryad needs to get off
Rastra.
Why can't I remember that this game? Rastarath goes off on an 8.
Yeah.
Can you stop it?
I'm too far away.
Okay, so that's 10 more Dryads on the table. Let's get them. Tree Lord Ancient is going to go for the Vengeful Squirrel. I need a 6. Going off on a 9. Do you want to try that?
Try. I also get a 9, so I don't
Okay.
stop it.
So set it up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's got an 8-inch move.
Yep.
Can just clear your man.
Yep.
Travelling over both of them.
So do D6 to the Rogue Idol and D3 to the Mega Boss.
So D6 mortal wounds to the Rogue Idol. 1.
Okay.
And the Mega Boss for D3 for the Mega Boss.
So 2. 5 up to ignore on the Rogue Idol, I do, and 6 up on the Mega Boss, I don't.
Successfully casting a spell, the Tree Lord Ancient heals D3 mortal wounds. That's 1. And at the end of Hero Phase, granting this Spike Swarm granting reroll 3-inch move and charge onto the Kurnoth Hunters. Yes, onto the Tree Lord Ancient. Yes, onto the Dryad unit behind. Yes, on the 2. So, and not that it makes any difference, but the Branch Witch has it if she needed the extra movement, which she might do. You never know. Right, here we go into my movement phase. Well, I'm sinking so much into the Rogue Idol and getting nowhere with that. So what I'm going to do is just ignore him for a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see how much 3 really, really angry Kurnoth Hunters with an 8-inch move can do against a big crowd of bowmen.
And they get the +3 charge as well.
It's no secret I'm in a super uphill struggle here. But if I can just reduce down your range attacks and then use my portability, I think I'm just going to give up on this. You're just going to kill them anyway. But do I have to move them at the start of movement? I do.
Yeah, you do. So.
Okay. In which case, slight backseat there. Apologies. I need to have a think about whether I simply give up on this objective.
It's one of the...
Right, here we go. I don't really need to use the teleport here. What I'm just going to do is to pull them back to the back of the bubble. Still leaving the bodies on there.
All within 6 inch.
All within 6 inches. So I'm still leaving 5 bodies on there. And then what I'm going to do is to use the +3-inch move from the Dryads. That gives them a 10-inch move. That puts me to there. I have to daisy chain through because I was really short on when I summoned them last turn.
Yeah.
There was almost no room for them at all. So they were like a single file going into a weird double file over here. Look, this guy was here. And then we'll have to try and tidy the trees up shortly.
Yeah.
So that's how they were positioned. I've just daisy chained them along. Let's retreat the Dryads. I need to get outside of 3 inches. Do I... Yeah, okay. Let's get some 3-inch measures because I need to make sure I can still hold the objective with bodies and retreat. Okay, so that's an ugly retreat, but still leaves me holding the objective by 1 model. You know, it scores the points, and that's what I need to try and do here. Is just I've still got a 4-point lead, but I can't. I don't see how I can stop you, but I'm going to do my best. There's a 5-inch move for the Kurnoth Hunters. They're going to start stepping forward. And these guys are going to pull back again, just to make it harder for you to get to me.
Yeah.
And to hold that objective. You know, you've got 5 bodies there, but all the Kurnoth Hunters have got to do is kill 1 of those bodies, and then you're going to have to come all the way across and take on 5 tree revenants.
Yep.
I think that's it for movement. We will go into shooting. And the final thing with the Tree Lord Ancient, I think, is just to use...
He could teleport, yeah.
Yeah, he's using his teleport ability. He's coming way back here. There's not a lot he can do, but maybe next turn he can shoot into this flank to assist, or at least I get the magic out of him.
Yeah.
So just leaving him there. I'm still holding that objective by 1 body, so it makes... Here we go then, activating the Kurnoth Hunters in the shoot phase. The Branch Wraith, one thing that happened off camera, sorry, because I forgot to press the record button. The Branch Wraith skipped across to the other side of the woods, bringing her within 12 inches, giving the +1, reroll 1s to hit. So the Huntsmaster targeting the Brute unit here. Like I said, I've only got to kill 1 body, and it makes it more of a challenge for you. Huntsmaster hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
3s rerolling.
3 rerolling 1s. Do apologise. I always forget these guys are 4s to hit.
Yeah.
That's why nobody loves them. Hitting the rest of them hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. The worst possible roll. 3 3s.
Oh,
I could have got 3 2s.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
-1 rend, yeah, so 2 5-up saves. Made 1, so D3 damage.
D3 damage, looking to the Warhammer TV dice to, yes, do a Warhammer TV. 3 damage.
Just 1 dice then.
Yeah, thank you, Warhammer. I'm going to leave the Dryads where they are. It just makes you have to choose what you do in your turn. It gives me some bodies on the objectives. Again, I score the points. Why give you extra casualties right now?
Yep.
Right, let's go into combat. There's only 1 activation, and that is my Kurnoth Hunters. These guys better perform. Activating these guys, I am going to spend... The Tree Lord Ancient is going to activate the command ability all-out attack, although he's all the way across the other side of the table. But
because they're envoys, you can measure range from them, so they can be affected by his command ability.
So they are 12-inch within themselves.
Yep.
Which means I am re-rolling hits of 1 here, basically. Yep. So here we go with the Huntsmaster. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. All going through.
Yep.
And then with the... 1 extra dice there. Can I have that? The rest of the pack hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
1, 2, so all hits far. Wounding on 3s. Oh, wow. That is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
It all just goes through, so that's 73 damage there.
73 damage. Wow, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
Oh, dear.
How many wounds have they got each?
2 each.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. 6 up to ignore damage. I'm laughing at you. Ignored 2, so that's 16 damage, which will kill 8 of them off.
Wow, okay. Well, I don't think I could have done any better there. Surely that's above average for what they could have done. It's still a hell of a lot of shots coming at me next turn.
There are only 2 shots now, because you've taken them below 15.
Ah, okay.
So
wow, super effective combat.
Yep.
Your activation back.
Yep. I'll pile them in.
Obviously, I can't benefit from Tanglethorn Thicket. That's activated at the start of the charge phase. So I'm going to have to be taking this stuff on the chin.
Yep.
Or on the bark.
On the roots. Okay, fighting back. I have the Bone Shiv attack, so 4 of them with Bone Shivs.
Mm-hmm.
It's on 3s and 3s because of Big War.
Big Wah.
3 hits. 2 saves, so 2 4-ups.
2 4-up saves. Both saved. It's a good start for the Kurnoth Hunters.
And the Chomper from the boss hits on 3s. Nice. And wounds on 2s. That is 3 saves. No rent.
3 4-up saves. Oh, okay. 2 going through.
Okay.
Damage.
Just 1 damage each.
Okay.
So.
2 wounds onto... Yeah, I'll put it on the front Kurnoth Hunter,
Yep.
but we got the marker there. Okay. I think that's the end of my combat. Moving into Battle Shock, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so that's Battle Shock. You need to take a Battle Shock test over there, but you've already declared off camera.
I'm just going to spend my command point.
So that takes you down to 0 command points.
Yep.
I did all right, didn't I?
Killed 8 of them. That's quite
I mean, I'm
impressive.
going to get utterly mashed this turn. You know, the Tree Kutta himself is on the loose.
Yep.
Which I'm sure Tree Kutta, by the way, is a character out of Mad Max, the original. No, it's Toe Cutter. Oh, he's got to be called Tree Kutta then. He's like the Mad Max character. Which, by the way, Toe Cutter, what a strange name for a baddie.
Just like his thing.
We digress into something amazing, which is Mad Max, but you know, let's not go there. Yeah, you're just free to romp and rampage. I score 4 points, takes me to an 8-point lead. But yeah, I think you could literally win those 8 points in this turn. Yeah. Okay, let's see where we go from here.
Okay, in my hero phase then. Putting Violent Fury on the War Chanter himself. So he's putting it on himself. Now I've got some spells to cast. I'm going to go for the +1 to hit spell onto them. Oh, I rolled 1 dice off the table. I got it on a 7.
I think I'm probably out of deny range because I retreated my man all the way back. I did move. Oh, if that's in range, is it?
Yeah.
She's in range then. Okay. She's right at the front of that forest and in range.
So I rolled a 7.
7. Let's go for the what does that do?
It gives them the +1 to hit.
Okay, let's try and get rid of that because that will help. And an 8. It does go away, but it's the only deny I've got in range. So
then I'm going to Mystic Shield them.
Yep.
I get it.
You're welcome to that.
And then he's got his double the move and fly. I think I'm going to give it to... I don't really need to give it to him. He's just going to Arcane Bolt the Kurnoth Hunters. I get it, so that's just 1 more wound.
Okay.
Then...
That Rock Idol, man. Jeez. And I know it's called a Rogue Idol, but from now on, he's going to get a big guitar and he's going to be called Rock Idol.
Giving the Wargog Prophet the +1 to save on a 3-up. I do, so he's
made out of a Tree Lord Ancient is guitar, by the way. Carry on.
Yeah. That's all my hero phase because I'm not really in range.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad your hero phase is nice and short because it's about 48 degrees Celsius in this room. Yep. So let's keep pushing on in this ridiculous heat wave.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, moving into your movement phase. Let's see what you can do. Oh, you're well out of range. Just leave him there. No?
Just okay, no, 3 inches away. He'll drag the objective with him.
Drag the objective with him. We'll relocate that shortly.
He's already 3 inches away, the Mega Boss, if he's staying there. Then I have to, make my way around the dog as she gets in the way. Then the Boar Boy is moving to be 3 inches away. Because the dog's not happy that I disturbed her. Nice. Then I've got these brutes here. These brutes are just going to be moving up there 4. I know it's a long charge, but I have to do something. The War Chanter is going to move his 4 over to here. Yeah, the Wargog moving up to there. and the dock just moving over. That's all my movements, so it's in shooting.
Okay. So 24 guys shooting in the Kurnoth Honors. In fairness, this chap's facing the wrong way. I think he should be at -1 to hit.
No.
No?
That's orcs. They don't need to
he
face.
literally is just firing over
Yeah,
his
he's
shoulder.
firing over. He's the cool one. I'm hitting on 5s now, though, because I didn't get the +1 to hit
Okay.
spell.
It's comforting.
Yeah, because that really wasn't that much.
Oh, if only the charge phase would have been through here right now.
4s. 4 saves, no rend, so 4
Okay,
4 up.
4 up armor saves. How many wounds is that guy onto? Not enough to stop that. 2 more wounds. Is that taking him?
Exactly 5, so one
Blast.
of them dies.
Could have done with him just hanging in there.
That's all the shooting, so it's on to charges.
And then charge phase. Let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on max war points. So,
Max war. What does max war mean? What is it good for?
It means I can war. It's good for warring.
Absolutely everything.
Good for warring. That's what it's good for. Starting off with the Boar Boys.
Oh no.
Yeah, they got plenty.
What did they get? Oh, I
So-
thought that was a 1 then.
They're
I
gonna
thought
go.
you 3'd it. Everybody in?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that. You're still all in.
He's the wounded one though, so he needs to go on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just shuffle
they'll
them.
they got plenty of move. The Rouge Idol. Oh, you got 3, which is just enough.
Oh, literally. Right.
Well,
okay.
actually, it would be a 4. So
What do you want to do? Move towards the object or
it's alright. Just keep him there.
keep him there? Because
Yeah.
it's still occupying
He's
this
on that
middle one,
object
yeah?
then. The Mega Boss. He's in. Tree Kutta just
Okay.
charges in there. Puny Dryads. He wants
Those
to get to that
brave
ancient.
Dryads.
These brutes are going to need a hell of a
Everything.
charge.
Everything.
Which isn't in.
No.
The Wargog Prophet gets 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's enough to get him over to here. And the War Chanter will go for a charge as well.
Really?
4, 5, 6, 7.
This seems unnecessary. Gets him
It's
unnecessarily final.
to there.
Okay.
Okay, into combats now.
Yeah. Of course, while it's not stated in the charge phase, I have put up my Tanglethorn Thickets. I will be re-rolling saves this turn.
Yeah, and I should mention I'm spending my command point for Da Big War.
Well, that's
Which-
cool. I hadn't actually given you a command
there you
point.
go. So
but,
back to normal.
saves me updating the screen.
Yeah, it gives all my army +1 attack this turn.
Okay.
And then I might lose some war points at the end of the phase. But
Yeah, no, thanks for that.
the the Arrow Boys then. They
Here we go.
hit on 3s
Come on. Can you
and wound
chop
on
these trees down one last time?
3s. Oh wow, that is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves. At no rend.
Seriously?
Yeah.
9 4-ups, re-rolling. Here
Yep.
we go. Come on, I need some rolls here.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a good, ridiculous roll. 2 gone re-rolling. That is 1 wound going through. Here we go with it.
Yeah, the Chomper from the boss
Yep.
hits on 3s, wounds on 2s. That's 2 saves, no rend.
2 4-up, re-rolling. 1 going through so far. Come
come
on.
on.
Yes. Kurnoth tanks. By activating the Dryads first, I've managed to not only pile them in, moving back towards 6 inches of the trees, but I've also brought them within 12 inch of the Tree Lord Ancient.
Yep.
Which, despite the dogs' protestations, means I have 21 attacks into the Rogue Idol, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, wounding on 4s, and you are -1 to hit me.
Yeah.
Because of the forest. I can't give myself the +1 though, because it's not my turn. 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Plenty of 1s in there. That is a handful of 1s. Removing the 2s and 3s and shuffling everything to one side. Re-rolling the 1s. Okay. There's a few wounds, but wounding on 4.
Yep. Oh wow.
Okay,
That's
so
too bad.
that is 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
4 up armor save on the big boy.
5 up ignore.
Oh, wow, I didn't do very well on the armor.
5 up ignore. 6 up ignore.
Yeah, I did really well on that one.
6 up ignore.
6 up ignore.
Can he do it?
No!
No! 1 wound. 1 wound, folks. And the destruction of... Let the destruction of the Revenants commence.
These are insane. They're 6 attacks each because of the war.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. No, keep rolling.
that was a really good hit. Only 4 misses out of all that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Keep rolling. You got to do this twice, have you? Or?
No.
Okay.
I do have the boar attack as
Yeah,
well.
you're doing really well. Keep going.
2s to wounds.
Yeah.
I didn't do too good there. Let's hope.
Okay.
Let's hope.
2s to wound, yeah?
Yeah, that's 3, 6, 9, 12.
Roll them for me, will you, Jack?
Some. Do you just want me to do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Just some 5 up saves.
Saves counting those, yeah.
Yeah, you're you get to reroll one of them. Oh, and the reroll one made it, but they all go.
Yeah, okay. Oh, look, I've already taken them off the table. 9 attacks from the remaining Dryads into Tree Kutta.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s, no reroll of 1s because they're too far from a wizard, so hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Oh, dear me. And then wounding on 4s. Yes, 1 wound.
Saved it.
Boom.
Just glances off it.
This ridiculous jumbled mess of characters into Kurnoth Hunters.
Going with the War Chanter. Hits on 3s. 6s generating additional attack. Wounding on 2s. That is 3, 6, 7 saves at -1. No rend, sorry.
7 4-ups.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. 2 wounds going through.
Okay.
I will in turn activate the Kurnoth Hunters.
Into what?
You got a character that's not attacked yet.
Yeah. But that character is -1 to hit though, because he's got a scary mass.
You've got a command point left?
No.
Right, I'm going to go into the bowman, because if I can remove the bowman, make you have a nasty command reroll. It's not great though. I've got no command points left, so Huntsmaster hitting on 2s. Of course, I roll the 1 with the Huntsmaster. Hitting on 3s with the normal guy, they all go through. Wounding on 3s across all of these. 2 wounds, -2 rend, 2d3 damage. Come on, I need this as good. No, I get 4.
6 ups. Made 1, so 1.5 dice.
Not enough to cause a battle shock. How horribly unfortunate.
The Wurgog is going next.
Yeah, I'm fully activated now, so you can pretty much do whatever order you want. So
5 attacks, hitting on 3s actually, because of big war. Wounding on 2s. 3 saves, no rent.
3 4-up saves. 1 re-rolling. And I'm good.
D3 attacks from the squig.
Squig? What squig?
3 attacks. He's got a little squig on his base.
Nobody said you were bringing squigs to this battle.
I've got 2 hits. 2 saves, no rend.
4-ups. Come on, yes. Go away, you horrible greenskin. Mega trouble into the 4 Dryads.
Yeah, he's 8 attacks now.
-1 to hit.
Yeah, -1 to hit, but +1 to hit, so 3s to hit.
Oh, of course.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's really not good.
Wow, you might only just kill them twice over.
2 saves
2
at -1 rend.
So 6 up saves with these guys. No, both go through. Enough?
4 damage.
Okay. Just enough.
He gains a wound and attack.
No, of course. Why not?
It's getting bigger.
Tree got the Rouge Eagle.
Yeah, just into the Dryads. 3s to hit because -1 +1.
Yeah,
hits.
take that.
3s to wound now, sorry.
Oh, take that.
Okay, that's 1 save at -2. No.
Well, 1 save at -2 is enough to do the damage. D6?
4. Then they have 10 models.
Yeah.
So they've got 6 up save because they're 4 up.
Okay. Was it 1
Just
save?
one,
Was it
yeah.
1 6 up save? Can I do it? No! It was so close to a 6.
4 damage.
4 gone so far.
The feet hit on 3s. Oh, they all hit. And wound on 2s. That's 4 saves at -2, so 4 6 ups.
4 6 up saves. I can do this. If only I had time to look through all the dice to find the Warhammer TV, I found it. It let me down.
That's
The
2
lot.
damage each.
Yeah, okay, cool. As it. Okay, Battleshock Phase, which is really end of turn because there is no Battleshock.
I have to roll to see how many of my war points disappear.
You know what? There is a Battleshock. Sorry, carry on. Do your war points.
Yeah, none of my war points go because I rolled a 6.
No,
so
well, that's good.
remain at 30.
Battleshock, though, can we... you know what? I think you should have rolled Battleshock first.
Why?
Because that 6 would have helped.
Why?
You lost 1 bowman.
Oh, no,
you?
they're +1 bravery because of the totem.
Oh, no. So they don't need to roll Battleshock
no,
even.
they're bravery 7.
That rogue idol, no. How many wounds are left?
6.
Wait, hold on. If we're on turn -1, I could do this. No, we're on.
Nah. We're not.
I've been doing like 1 wound a turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, let's go into roll off. Roll off for turn 4. 4. 5. Oh. Okay, we don't normally call it, but it's 40 odd degrees in the studio right now. Underneath all the studio lighting, it's so warm in here. You've taken the turn. Yes, you remain to score that. At the moment, you would probably just come across and score this.
Yeah, the rogue
Tree
idol,
Kutta, the rogue idol,
the brutes over here.
Yeah, so you're just going to take it. And you're still holding that one, and there's no way that the remaining 2 Kurnoth hunters could probably... They might survive, but they'll not do enough damage to tip it in my way anyway. So I think at that, mate, that's a solid game. A good return from Tree Kutta. I'm glad. I mean, it's never great fun to... Well, that's not correct. I was going to say it's not the best fun to lose a game, but Tree Kutta deserved his revenge. Yep. That's what I think. He's a big lad. He saw his boss go down. He stepped up to the mark. Yeah. He's like, I can do this.
He's up to 9 wounds now, so he'll start the next game with 9 wounds, yeah?
Do you think he would earn... Yeah, why not? Do you think he would earn the right for a Maw Crusher next game, maybe? Is Tree Kutta going to get his own Maw Crusher? Or...
He might have to go hunting for a Maw Crusher. I mean, the Rogue Idol now has just started falling apart. The magic's dissipating, so he needs something big to take on again, so...
Oh, man.
You might have to hop on his Maw
That
Crusher.
Rogue Idol was just insane. It was so frustrating. Yep. And it's the fact it's got the double 5-up, 6-up. Yeah. It's so frustrating. One, it's got a good save, which becomes a great save. And then it's got a great save with a 5-up and a 6-up. Yep. And you just do the damage, and then you just watch it go, I've done 8. Down to 4, down to 2, down to 1. And it's just like, oh, man. Yeah. Just give me a break. and the activation inside Hero Phase was genius. Just removing Durthu. Because Durthu was the... Well, I say Durthu was the... He did 3 wounds. Yeah, he did 3 wounds. The Tree Lord Ancient did 2 wounds the very same turn. Yeah, true. So it goes to show you... you can look out. Yeah. For sure. Okay. If I'd have done better against the, the saves and stuff like that, I think it would have helped. Man, I'd love to take this list on with Fire Slayers. I'd just roll up with a whole bunch of half guard and then, let's have a roll off, because that's what it would be, wouldn't it? It's like, ignore. Although with the Bone Splitters, they can get around that, of course.
But no,
you'd have to be...
You have to take the Bone Splitter.
Yeah. This is a mixed list. Yeah. Great army. Again, thanks against Liam. Right, that will call it. I think the points going into it, whilst it shows 10-12, the reality is you would score, I think, full points, probably, wouldn't you? So 6, 8, you would score 8 points this turn, and I'd have no way of coming back. Yep. So realistically, I think 18-12 would be the natural outcome of turn 4. Yep. And we don't like ending short, but as I've said, we're in the middle of a crazy heat wave.
Horrifically hot.
And even though it's the middle of the late in the night for us, it is still roasting hot in here. So let's call it a night. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got a whole bunch of new content coming along. There's a couple of new Battle Reps. We are setting up this weekend on a refamiliarized 40k. Yep. So not great news for your only Age of Sigmar fans, because we will be doing a little 40k coverage, but it's not going to impact our Age of Sigmar coverage. We'll be covering the launch, and setting up battle reports for 40k, and hopefully we'll have some demo 40k games, you know, around about launch. We don't know when that's going to be yet.
It's one of those. It's still hard because of lockdown.
When somebody says I need to dust the army down, I've literally got to dust my Eldar army down. I'm looking at some of the models now, and they're Beal Tan in a stunning green grey. So we're going to be dusting down the Eldar army. You're talking about demons. We do have a few 40k armies available to us, so look out for some 40k content as we get close to the launch. You'll see a bit of that, but it won't impact our Sigmar content. Sigmar in our hearts, we love this game, so really that 40k footage will be about preparation for as lockdown eases. Liam will be stepping up 40k coverage. We've got a whole bunch. You're going to focus on Sigmar. I'm going to flip between the two.
I'm planning on a Lumineth army as well, so if you're interested in Lumineth,
we're waiting for the Lumineth box to come through this week. Hopefully it'll be here soon. But yeah, you know, with lockdown over as well, the great news is some of the local gaming community have really switched on to Wargamer Online, and are keen to help out with some of the battle reports. We've also got a list of gamers out there who are willing to come for some guest games as well. So hopefully as we start to see an ease in lockdown, you'll see more players. I think realistically, we're still a way off. Our family is one of the shielded families, so that means that there's a broad delay for us. But if you want to continue to support us, thank you very much. Keep the comments coming, keep the support coming, keep the shares and the likes coming. And if you want to support us financially, please go along to wargameronline.com, sign up for premium. There will be some more content coming along there as well. But primarily right now, those subscriptions just enable us, for the price of a coffee that one wouldn't buy in a reality where people could socialize. Just the cost of that enables us to keep growing the channel. I'm rambling now because I think I've got heat stroke. So good night all. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.
See ya.
Bye.